Hi, Leo and Leo cross watchers, and welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot, where cards go flying regularly. We've got all kinds of craziness. My name is Sonia. Today I will be doing a general romantic love reading for the collective of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars placements. Truly, anywhere that you find Leo as a placement in your birth chart, this reading could be for you. If this one does not resonate, I would suggest checking out the readings for the other placements in your birth chart. There you may find the messages you're seeking. If this is your first visit here, welcome in. I'm so happy that you're here. I could not be more grateful. I hope you enjoy what we do here today, and I hope that you will consider staying and becoming a little part of our tribe. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. I'm so happy that you are here to give me another chance. Also, pardon me, you will recognize that there are some things different here because we're going to do a little bit different style of a reading today than what we've been doing. It's Valentine's week, and while all of my readings are timeless, I always find it to be fun to do something just a little different for each season, okay? Or something special when something special feels that way. Okay, general readings. They're not personal. They're not yours only. So they didn't go out with just you and your situation. So they go out to hundreds of people all over the world every day. So while you're here, please honor your intuition and your discernment and collect the parts of this reading that you know belong to you and are a part of your story. And then lovingly release the rest to a different Leo that may need that message more than you at this time. Whenever it does resonate, though, please consider liking the video, dropping a comment below in the text box, which would help me understand how I've connected to your energy. You can share this video with anyone you feel might need its messages. And lastly, you please could subscribe to this channel. I really do want to say thank you for being here. I feel very special today. I don't know why. I read something this morning that said purple was the color of the day, and I had already put it on. So that feels very powerful. All right, Leo, let's start off. Your theme for today is talking about your destiny. Fate, something that's predestined and that is written in the stars is on its way. That feels very cool. I love when readings come out like that, just right off the bat. That's awesome. Oh, we have number 30, Raconteur. And this is saying you are the catalyst for this, bringing this in. You have wisdom that you've gained along your life. You've learned a lot of things. You were inspired to grow and heal and continue ascending, evolving. You also are using your fertility and your ability to see beyond, following your intuition. You're really bringing this in, this thing that's predestined for you. You're bringing it in as the catalyst. You're ready for it. The time is right now for it to come in. That feels pretty fun. Okay. Number 37. Stop and take in the sky. Stop and take in the view. Take stock of the treasures you've earned so far. So this is telling you, don't be ungrateful. Really pay attention everywhere you are. Go out in nature. Spend some time really falling in love with nature again. Where I live in Colorado, and you can sort of see out my window here. My tree has no leaves on it because it's winter. And when I look out the window here, it snowed yesterday, and it's really, really cold here today. I think when I left for the gym this morning, it said it was 2 degrees, which is very chilly. If you're listening to me in Serbia, you're probably massively rolling your eyes right now. Whatever. I just feel like it's like one of those things where sometimes what can feel like a little irritation to us, you could go outside and really just look at how pretty everything looks with the fresh fallen snow and things that look really lovely and wonderful. And I think it's almost like take stock of everything you've gone through so far, because what's coming is predestined. And so it will feel more exciting than that. We have number 35, Rosemary Bread. This says, share and commune with the ones who mean the most to you. Break bread with the spirit of rosemary, which will call for healing and mending. Well, this is really beautiful. This is basically saying get together with those that you love. There might be some healing that needs to happen here. Looks like it possibly is family, friends, people who mean something to you. So it's almost like whatever is coming is something where you feel like you might need to just sit in the energy of what and who you love the most and what they bring to your life, because that feels very powerful. Feels really good. Okay, and since this is Valentine's week, I chose to pick one card from one of my Divine Feminine decks and my Divine Masculine deck. So let's see kind of that energy. As you know, it's Romance Week. Divine Feminine is sat in Lala, which is the saint of spoken words. And it says, every word I say becomes a prayer. I am the author of my own story. Interestingly enough, yesterday, a very dear friend of mine posted on her social media a very long post about the algorithm of everyone's social media right now is being impacted by the mind. And it took me a minute to really sit in the juice of that, because I was like, wait a second. So basically what you're saying in this is that what we think becomes reality. And the answer to that is yes. And that's the thing where most people fail to realize manifestation really means that you think it, you believe it, you know it, you let it go because it's just there, it's real. And so that is similar to, I think, the algorithm of our lives. When you are bringing something forward in your thoughts, it's really representing what shows up on your path. Everything that you're doing is predestined. It's like it's being brought by what your thoughts and your feelings are. So be careful the things you say and the things you think, because if you allow fear to be the narrative, you have nowhere to go. So I love this for you. I think this is very cool, Leo, that this is saying basically every word you say has a meaning, and it is the author. You are the author of your own story, your own destiny. I think you already knew this was coming. And I also feel like that's how you knew, like you are the catalyst for this thing coming in. Well, I'm probably just here giving you some clarification. All right. And what's very cool right now is Divine Masculine energy at this reading is in the energy of Loki, which is playfulness. I think if any of us have actually seen any of the Marvel movies about Thor, Loki is his brother, I believe. And he's very mischievous. And so I think the energy I can feel from Divine Masculine is a lot more lighthearted today. Which feels, I think, nice in that energy. Sometimes we need that. And especially, you know what? Today is the 13th of December of 2020. Or, sorry, 13th of February. Ooh, December. Interesting. You might be with somebody born in the month of December. Especially if their birthday is December 13. You might want to really listen to this. But I don't know why I said December. Maybe because it's frigid out. Or go back and really look, if you keep a journal, go back and look at what happened on December 13th. I think I'll do the same thing because I'm really interested why I said that now. What I'm trying to say is today I'm filming it on February 13th of 2025. Oh, and also it could be what's going to happen on December 13th of 2025, because I did say that. Put a pin in that. You never know. I just feel like today is the day, like it's the preempt of Valentine's Day, which, yes, we all know is like a big eye roll. That's a Hallmark holiday, blah, blah, blah. Guess what? It's still very sweet. That's why we feel the love. That's why we have our cup of coffee and a heart cup. That's why we share love. And that's why I think it's nice that Divine Masculine's a little bit more playful of energy. So... all right, we're going to do a little bit different of a reading here. So if you are a subscriber of mine, and I didn't acknowledge you, I'm meant to do that. I'm sorry. I'm really grateful for you guys. But if you are, or you're a returning viewer, you're going to recognize that this reading is really different from what I have been doing. And I just kind of found a different reading and sat with it and did a reading like this for another person face to face, and it felt really good to me. So I wanted to bring that here, but what I would love from you guys is a little feedback. Do you like it? Is it good? Or do you want me to go back to the regular? All right, let's dive in. We're going to start over here with your energy at this time, please and thank you. What is Leo's energy towards this situation at this time? Seven of Cups. The Lover's card of Gemini. And the Magician, Gemini Virgo energy here. You could be with someone with Gemini placements, or you could have Gemini somewhere strong in your chart. That's two majors that have Gemini attached to them. I feel like you are really bringing this thing in that you, with that magician energy. It's that you are speaking it into existence. You are dreaming it into existence. You are visualizing it into existence. It's making a decision about love in all of its energy, but it's also not really knowing how to enact what you're trying to choose here. Not really knowing what you're trying to do or how you could go about making this happen. I think it feels a little overwhelming to you from what I can see here. Sort of like that Seven of Cups, since that's the first card out, you don't quite know. You know what you want, you just don't know exactly how that's going to happen. And if you look here, obviously all magicians have all four of the elements at their disposal. Every tool is in your tool belt. The thing I'm drawn to is that cup. Your feelings are attached to this situation. You love somebody, you want to be with them. You're not quite sure how that's going to come in though. We have the Morning Glory card, and this is basically completing a cycle. You're going through a very rapid change, one in which you're very focused on your own growth. Like, what is going to happen here? How is this going to come in? I can see clearly what you want. You do want this person. You want this situation. You want this love. You're bringing it in because you already know it was destiny for you to be with this person. It's just you're kind of working on growing, overcoming some things, figuring some things out. Yeah, Strength card of you, Leo. It's like being brave enough to honor and look at what's going on here. Hermit card of Virgo, deep introspection on the situation. Really looking at what it's going to take, King of Wands, to make a few big decisions in your life. Some things that are going to be hard to choose. And I think that might be why Divine Masculine energy is in a little bit more playful of energy too, because it does feel to me a little bit like what Divine Feminine energy does. The masculine sometimes does the complete opposite of it. It's almost like magnets, right? Like you're so attracted to one another, but if you put the two polarities of the same, both positive polarities, they're just going to sit there. You can't squish them together. They're just going to repel each other. But if you flip one of them, positive to negative, that's how we suction to one another. So I think it feels like with Divine Masculine being in a little bit more playful of energy, it's you, catalyst, bringing in all of this stuff. And the way that we get this to happen, you know how I said to you, you're not quite sure how, is to sit down with those that you love, heal what's broken, have dinner, have a chat, sit down and make some bread, put rosemary in it too, who cares? I think that's really great. The other thing is to really stop and take a breath. Be grateful for the world, the earth. We live on an earth that is diverse and beautiful and glorious in all of its amazingness. Be proud of where you are in this life and be grateful for every little thing. Watch what happens. If you lift your focus up off of how to get this to come in and instead go enjoy the energy outside, have fun with your family and friends, and really just sit in gratitude, watch what happens. Watch what happens. The universe will really get you on the right track. Number 3. Number 2 with the compass. 22, excuse me. And number 28, the man. So if you align with being more the Divine Masculine in this reading, I think you are really moving forward towards something that you divinely want here. You know it's destiny. You know that you want to be with your Divine Feminine. If you are the Divine Feminine in this reading, I think the other energy here is that you're very concerned about how exactly your Divine Masculine is going to find their way to you and to also know where they're going. Okay? All right, so let's move over to your person's energy. Please and thank you. What is the energy of the other person in this reading? Please and thank you. The Sun, your energy, Leo energy. Beautiful. This is one of my favorite Sun cards of any deck. I love this card. So pretty. Oh, hello, Queen of Wands. My. And the Fool card of Aries. This person could be a fire sign like yourself. So another Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. That's really fiery energy right there. And I love that there's a King and Queen of Wands here. This tells me that this person believes that you are their happiness. They also believe that you are their divine match, that you're very equal, you're well placed together, and wanting to take a couple of risks, wanting to, I think, call you up and say, hey, can we get together? Let's go see a concert. Let's go have a cup of coffee. Let's go do something fun. And it's being inspirational instead of being judgy or weird. It also sort of feels a little bit like just lighthearted, having a good time, laughing, wanting to share that with you. We have the Inkwell card. And it feels a little bit like in that energy, it's an energy that's lighter, softer, less serious. In this Inkwell card, it really talks about an opportunity that's coming. Something that will be, it feels like it's the very beginning. No book or letter or anything has ever been written without a very beginning. And this is what that feels like. It's like stepping into the unknown. That feels a lot like that Fool card. It feels like, who knows? The sky's the limit. It feels very promising in a really exciting sort of a way. It's like, ooh, something's coming. Something's fun. Taking a chance on something brand new. King of Cups. Ten of Wands. Oh my God, Queen of Cups. Very, very interesting energy here. Hold on, I need one more card for this. This is really perplexing, but I need one more. Oh, there she is. Okay. This explains a little something to me that I did not see prior to this. There is a situation here that this person is dealing with that is very heavy, and it is between two people that are also matched pretty well. And what that burden is this. I think what I feel like is this person over here wants to be with you very badly. They are 100% with someone else, that it is a pretty huge burden. There's a little bit of information about you, I think, that brought this all to a head. Now that's really interesting. You will know what that means more than I do. And look, every time I say the right thing, cards go flying about. You're going to know what that means more than I do. If you will drop it in the comments, if you feel good about sharing it, great. If not, that's okay too. I just feel like there's something that happened here that this person's current person knows something about you, or is that kind of created a burden in your person's life. We have number 1, the Archer, and we have 20, the Wolverine. This person is very determined right here, very precise to implement a strategy on how to take that risk with you and start something brand new with you. This is very interesting energy, and I'm so curious about the next. What happened in the past between the two of you? You and this person, what is the past of this relationship? Oh my God. Hold please. My God. It was probably half the deck on the floor, you guys. My God. This reading is wild. It's got a lot to say, which I'm not mad about. Oh my God, hold on. Oh my. My lamp just fell down. I think you guys saw that. This reading is wild with what is trying to be said here. This is, I think why. That feels very interesting in its energy, and it's very goofy and silly and playful, but okay. What was the history here? Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarian energy. Strength, Leo energy. Nine of Swords. Yes, in the past, there was a wish to move things forward between the two of you. It feels like one of you found your courage to move that forward. The other one did it, but also felt like it was very stressful. There was something that was hard to process about moving forward. It's almost like I can hear one of you saying, this happened so much faster than I thought it was going to. This came in really quick. I was not quite ready. Something like that. I have never gotten this card. This one is a very last card in this deck. And it says, is everything in front of you truly as you see it? If we approach the cube, knowing only of squares, is it still a cube? Instead of answering questions, the cube asks you more. It is a relic from the unknown. As long as you try to figure it out, it will never open. So there's something back here that happened that both of you need a little clarity on. There's some unanswered questions from the past. There's some things that happened back here. Judgment, Scorpio, Libra energy with that. It was a growth, an ascension, an awakening after Eight of Pentacles. A lot of hard work that got put into this relationship by both of you. But it might have been the wrong timing. Knight of Swords. Yeah, things moved forward too fast. It got going too quickly, and one of you was nervous about how fast it moved along, and the other one was like, please, let's get going here. So it's almost like one of you dragged their feet, and the other one was like, yes, let's go. We have the element of earth. Yes, this is, things are stuck. This is very dragging of the feet. And we have Gaia, Mother Earth. Basically, this is the center of everything. So as much as this relationship in the past was very practical, it was solid between the two of you. It was basically balancing the inner and outer worlds. It was experiencing a duality in another person that felt so wonderful and yet terrifying at the same time. This relationship was being built and being moved forward in a way where it was really hard for the person with the dragging of the feet was like, no, I'm not ready, but they fell in love, and then it became harder and harder to resist because this relationship is the balance. This is the relationship both of you have needed for your whole life. Ooh, all right. So what is the future of this relationship? Please and thank you. Where are we heading? High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces energy. Judgment, Scorpio, Libra energy. There are so many majors on this reading, you guys. This is wild. Oh my God, in the world. Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio energy there. And look at what's on that moon. It's a snake. And this is the year of the snake. Ooh, this is big. The future of this relationship is one in which both of you will be following your intuition big time. Both of you adequately know through your ascension process that you are predestined to be together. Both of you know that this is fate. This is the thing that you both have always wanted in a partner. It's sort of careful what you wish for because you guys got this sooner than one of you was ready for it. We have the hummingbirds. So I think that things in that world card too, there's an energy here of closing out cycles in a way where it's going to happen pretty fast. It's going to happen where there's a really short and sweet little lesson that drops in and it reawakens pretty much everything. It's like you might run into one another at the coffee shop and you hadn't seen each other in a long time and it just reignites everything. Or You may get a phone call from this person or an email in which they're like, hey, I just was thinking about you the other day and somebody said they saw you and how are you? I miss you. But that opens the door to closing the cycle of not being together. Okay? So yes, we can reconcile. 6 of Cups. Oh, 4 of Wands. And the Page of Wands, my dear. The future of this relationship is basically, we will be closing out the cycle of not being together so we can reconcile and unite and be able to really share that good news with everybody. Whatever happened down here, why this felt too fast for one of you, I think that in the time you've not been together, it really is starting to impact and say, well, you know what? I would really rather be with that person because that felt the best I've ever felt in my life. We have 34, the waterfall. Yes, it's basically, this will feel like fulfillment. There will be tears of joy when this comes back in, and it will have an overflowing of abundance that you two will be able to create in this life. And we have Sagittarius's card of Temperance, which basically tells me it's going to require a little bit more patience, which I know everyone groans at. But the thing is, that's okay. Nothing that you really want in this life, you don't want to rush through it. You want to dot every I, cross every T, feel like you really are enjoying each moment. Stop and take the view in, like really have dinner, sit down, talk about what you taste in the food, even like really enjoy and savor every moment. Because when you do come into union with this person, it's, you know, that saying, time flies when you're having fun. If you don't stop and like check in with yourself at a point each day and say, how am I enjoying this, what's happening in this moment? When you do come into union with this will go so fast that you will miss so much of it. You know, they say that about children. It's like the blink and you'll miss it thing. They're babies one day and then they're marrying someone the next. It's like, don't forget to be grateful and enjoy every little tiny moment, because everything is sacred and precious with this person. Like, be grateful for every little thing, even if it takes 10 more years. Every single moment you have with this person is a gift. Okay? So what is the potential outcome of this whole thing? Please and thank you. What is the potential outcome for Leo and their person? We have the Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. Birthing this into existence, a rebirth, a refresh, a solid beauty and grace. And I'm hearing that Venus song from Bananarama from the 80s. Burdened like a silver flame, the summit of beauty and love, and Venus was her name. And that's interesting because both Taurus and Libra are both ruled by Venus. She's got it. Yeah, baby, she's got it. I'm your Venus. I'm your fire. I'm your desire. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay, we have the Mantis card here. I really like this reading so much. This might be my favorite reading I've done so far on this series. This is really great. I think the potential outcome is really sitting in that energy of being grateful and attracting in the reflection and the personal growth and the inner guidance that has come from being a part of this relationship, and honoring that in a way where it feels soft and pretty and robust and full, instead of it feeling like a drag. Being grateful for every single thing, because here's where we go. This is the potential outcome. 10 of Cups, the epitome of happiness, the pinnacle of everything. 6 of Pentacles, something that will be very balanced, equal give, equal take, mutual respect, love, energy of this nature. 8 of Cups and the 5 of Wands, walking away from lower vibrational energies of fighting and frustration and anger and not being able to really enjoy life. especially if one or both of you are kind of stuck in a relationship like that currently. You guys. 35, the ball and chain. I literally just said that. Being stuck to someone that really feels like you're trapped. And then 10, the loons. This relationship is going to be able to walk away from those lower vibrational things and open the door to an uncommon bond. Basically, the love of your life. Someone who is going to check every box. And I just heard it, if you'll just give it the chance it needs. One of you here knows, one of you or this person knows that this is the right relationship to be in. It's going to unlock every door. It will be inspiring to the whole world. The other one has been dragging their feet a little bit more. That makes sense. That happens all the time. 25, study to know yourself. I think that's the other thing I can see here, is that this relationship was brought to both of you to help you learn about yourselves and to realize your worth and to open the door to all of those places that we can grow as human beings. And I think both of you are good teachers to one another. You both instruct through just lifing and being yourselves, and each person in this relationship really enjoys that about the other, and I think that's very, very cool. So I'm pulling cards right now for any angel advice, clarity, and confirmation for Leo and their person about this situation. All right. Having a heart-to-heart conversation. Like I said, something up here in the future is going to happen pretty fast, and it's going to open up that conversation to get to know each other a little bit better. It's going to happen very soon because you deserve love. Okay, that's a pretty clear message. There's really no need to worry. There's a lot of opportunity coming. You'll want to spend a little time in meditation, kind of praying, visualizing, because the answer to this whole situation is yes. This is who you're meant to be with right here. And that's why I love this reading so much. This was wild. In fact, I might even name this reading that. So if this is your story and it has connected to your energy, please hit the like button. Drop me a comment or an emoji in the text box below so I know that I've connected to your energy. And please remember to subscribe to this channel. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. It is always my honor to read for you. I will talk to you next time, Leo. Bye-bye.